I'm gonna tell you something about tarot. That's probably gonna fuck your world up. It's about you. It's only about you. So tarot, people making judgments, spiritual court, all that kind of stuff is bullshit. It's bullshit. What's good or bad for one person can vary, clearly. And morality can vary, clearly. It's just a trap. You, you know, you listen to them and they're so angry about stuff and it doesn't make any sense. You know, in my spiritual experience, a lot of people were getting paid off and judges and all this kind of stuff, and it's just a game. I'm a Buddhist. I don't think that we're separate from each other. I don't think that what we've done is separate from each other. You get, if you get triggered by something, send love to that part of you. Be gentle with that part of you. I'm going to be posting a video on some therapeutic methods that have worked for me. Because really, that's what tarot is about. I've done tarot since I was 15 for people. And it's healed them. They said it's changed their lives. It's about a relationship with yourself. And I would love it. I get excited. I'm like, yes, I can help you. Because that's what tarot's about. It's about helping people. So if you have people yelling and saying, well, they didn't do the right thing, who the fuck are you to tell anybody what the fuck the right thing is for them? I had to learn that the hard way. I kept, burning my thoughts. This wasn't the right way to go on this because, I acted like it was real. I acted like it was real because I was going through Carl Jung at the time. I kept burning like what I would do if I was in this situation. And it didn't end up, it didn't end up working well because I didn't realize how connected we were. I hadn't experienced uh, probably what a lot of people experience in their adolescent, those boxes with other people. We have boxes with other people, strings that we have with other people, and I didn't really realize that. And due to that lack of experience, a lot of my wrong ways actually ended up being the right way because it allowed me to avoid, I think, what probably would eventually have fucking happened in those relationships, anyways. But yeah, it's okay to feel like shit about people. It's okay to talk shit about people. It's okay to be exactly who the fuck you are because you're perfect. Just the way you are. Just as crazy, as fun, as weird as you are. It's okay. I could feel it when I'm an empath, so I can feel when people are in me or people are observing and that kind of stuff. But know that this is a game. That the brim and fire and stone and all that kind of bullshit is just to keep you down, keep your vibration down. That's all it is. When that happens, just think about all the stuff you're grateful for about yourself. You gotta be gentle with yourself. I went through a medical induced PTSD for 2 years while I was going through a spiritual awakening and didn't end up well at all. But what it did teach me is yes, there's a matrix. Yes, there are these things that these spiritual things that we have going on, but we're all one. So what the hell does it even matter? And even if people are attacking you and all that kind of stuff, it's not your job to help them. It's not your job to help them and hurt yourself, especially. But if you can, I always tried to. And then I just kept getting deeper. So I don't know if that's the best answer. You know? But whatever they're triggering inside of you, feel it. Send love to that part of you. And if your awakening shows that you have a lot of people in your life that were taking advantage of the fact that you weren't awakened. It all ends up awakening you. The pain, everything ends up putting you exactly where you need to be. Which is exactly where you are right now. Knowing the future, knowing the past, all that kind of stuff is good because it helps you with your therapy. It allows you to see your own patterns. Each card in the tarot deck is you. It's you. And when they're talking about other people on those tarot readings, it's somebody observing a show, making their own opinion. Now, do you hold your own opinion higher? Because you lived the fucking life. Or do you hold theirs? And if you hold theirs, then explore that. Explore that. Go to that child inside of you that listened when someone said it wasn't okay to talk, and hold them and say, I would like to feel this with you. Be gentle with yourself because you deserve love. No matter how far you've gone, no matter how bad you acted. Especially from yourself. You know. The samurai, or Buddhist monks, they teach their kids a very cool way. I like it. So every day they hit them in the head with this bamboo stick, right? They're just not hard, but every day, these little kids that are at their schools, until one day, until the day that they live their life anyways, and then they stop hitting them in the head with the sticks. And this is kind of what spiritual awakening is like. And really, spiritual is just a box as well. You know, I was an atheist scientist for a long time, and then after all this pain I went through, and I saw all these people go through, in my mind, I became a Buddhist because I just wanted to send them love. And here I was sending myself love. I did the Red Book at the same time. Carl Jung Red Book is amazing. It's exactly what you go through. You go through these deaths. And I would always have a death ritual because I'm a fucking drama queen. I'd be and I wrote horror movies. So going into my dark was pretty dark then. But no, we are dark, we are light. To ignore one part would be to only experience life as one part. And how boring would that be? We need the fucking contrast. And it's okay. It's okay for your friends to talk shit and be like, spells, blah. Who cares? Just laugh at it. It's kind of weird. But I didn't. I didn't do it to people. I did it for I did do it to people when I was going through my PTSD and burning stuff, but I thought that was me burning my thoughts away. But I used it as intention, like I was doing it, thinking it really did stuff, and then having these dreams. But maybe it did, which is shitty. But whatever, I fucking did it. And again, I don't agree with spiritual court and all that shit, and I don't see right and wrong. Because we're all one, and if we're all one, then what the fuck does that... What does your imagination matter? What does your horrible thoughts, matter? And who have you been in life? I'm just grateful for the people I've had in my life because there was love there. Because there was love there. No matter what the fuck happened or how the hell they feel, there was love there. And, I'm grateful for myself because there is love there. And it took a lot of pain to go through, which is a spiritual awakening, to find that. I hope you find that. Be gentle with yourself. And even when you're not, even when you're hard on yourself and you fucking hate yourself and all that kind of crap, so what? So the fuck what? So, You know, go to that part of yourself and say, hey, can I feel it with you? Just get to know your dark side. It's okay to have a dark side too. I mean, we all fucking do. You can't ignore it. And who cares what society says, or your mom, or your dad, or even the part of you that's like, high and mighty, blah. You know, who cares what that part says? You know, have them sit at the table and be like, okay, buddy. You know, or say, yeah, I appreciate your input. I appreciate your input. Thank you. You know. Or go to that part, send love there, and say, can I feel this with me? You know? Maybe they're triggered because you're triggered. Maybe you just haven't looked at that judgmental part of yourself. I mean, we are all here, hanging out. If you're gonna play games with people, which is what magic and religion and tarot is more psychological than people try to make it. They try to make it mystical. It is mystical, but it's psychological. These things are coming up because you need to look. If you see a pattern, it's because you need to look at it. It means something inside of you wants you to see it. So look at yourself when you're looking at tarot. When you listen to something and you feel triggered, or you feel like it's happening in your life, there might be a reason. Go to that part of you. You know, learn where it originated. Learn about yourself. That's what tarot is about. When I did readings for people, it was for me to show other people about themselves. That's what it is. Why wouldn't you want to help people find themselves? Some people don't want to look at themselves. Some people, it's trauma to them. I mean, especially when it is trauma. And a lot of people avoid that, and that's okay too. You can avoid your trauma. You can avoid all of that work. All of that therapy work. You can do whatever the fuck you like because it's your life. But don't believe for one moment you are condemned because you thought of someone's ass. You know? What the fuck, man? Sex is fun. It's not supposed to be, you know? And that doesn't make it fun. That, like, turns me off anyways. Right away, I'm like, alright, I guess we're not making out. You know? But, you know, you don't put up with the abuse. Other people's opinions are their own, and why would you let anyone else's opinion stand above your own? You are your own God here. So act like it.